Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Monday. Yes sir, Monday it is. Monday, late afternoon, early evening, 11th of April, 2016. And here we are, standard Monday Running on Empty review. Today we're at Subway, where believe it or not, I was actually thinking of going to Wendy's to try something. Didn't see much on their menu though. And then I saw this. Subway actually released a brand new sandwich today, of all things. And I said, well, it's my lucky day. Let's go out and get it. So I did. Now, it's their new carved turkey and bacon sub. From Subway, of course. Who else would it be from? Blimpie. Nah, Blimpie was actually... I don't know if they were a regional chain or what. Quiznos, though. They were the one. Here it is. Here's the sub. They actually gave me napkins, so no more rooting around. Oh, anyways. You know, always I never liked this big thing, so we're going to ditch it, and we'll just eat it off of this, and if there's a mess, I'll clean it up later. Alright. We got a 6-incher. Okay. Not a foot long. Not an 8-incher. But it's their 6-inch sandwich. And it's a 6-inch sub. Here's what it's got on it, and then we'll talk. Let's open it up for you here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Alright, apparently it comes on 9-grain wheat bread. It has American cheese, spinach, tomatoes, mayo, bacon, and, of course, the thick-cut carved turkey. You can get it toasted or otherwise. I, of course, got it toasted. So mostly, of course, the main components are the turkey and the bacon. Nonetheless, let's eat, and we'll tell you what it tastes like. It's the carved turkey and bacon sub from Subway going in. Let's do it. These first 2 bites will pretty much be bread. Wait until you guys hear about the price. I'm saying to myself, this better taste good. Wait until you hear it. And one more bite. Fine, I get it. We can't have this thing protruding out. One more bite. Admittedly, this ought to be good, as this is my sustenance for the next 24 hours. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we have. Now, first of all, the wheat bread. Doesn't offer much in the way of flavor, but it does add a chewiness to it, and it adds kind of a texture to this sandwich. Otherwise, it comes with American cheese, spinach, tomatoes, mayo, and bacon. Right? Now, here's what we have, ladies and gentlemen. The focal point of this is the turkey, of course. It's the thick-cut turkey. And the bacon. Okay. Now, normally I'm not one to talk good about Subway's bacon. I myself, when I go to Subway, I'm a BLT kind of person. I get a BLT on Italian urban cheese bread. And, you know, it's okay. But the bacon is usually what I'd call mediocre. It's never the best that there is, of course. It's never any sort of premium bacon. It's just, something that's been sitting in a tub for the last 6 hours, I'm sure. And been sitting in a freezer for who knows how long before that. But anyways, the bacon is honestly, of all things, it surprised me. It'll surprise you too. The bacon, in my opinion, is one of the things that actually made this dish. Now, the thick-cut turkey is nice. The portion, it's 2 slabs of thick-cut turkey breast meat. Very juicy, very flavorful. And what you notice is that, in comparison to a standard turkey sandwich from here, you're going to get those tiny, thin little strips of it, where it seems as though there's barely any. And while it seems like it gets kind of lost, in everything else, this you get a good deal of turkey. 2 nice thick strips of it, and you really do get almost that little bit of that fatty, juicy flavor there. And that's one thing that I do enjoy about this one. Another thing I like about the bacon, here's what I was getting at, is that the bacon itself adds a little bit of a crunch to it. And this is because I got it toasted. But the bacon adds a little bit of a crunch to it, and also a little bit of a saltiness to it. Turkey can be a little bit bland, especially that breast meat. It can be a bit bland. We all know that. From Thanksgiving ordeals, past, present, or perhaps future. But the bacon really adds a nice little crunch to the sandwich, contradicts the chewiness and just the general softness of the turkey, and also it adds a bit of a, as I said, a saltiness to the sandwich, which combines very nicely with everything else. The mayo combined with the tomatoes, adds some nice moisture to it also, of which the turkey, can be. Though this turkey really isn't that dry. I know some turkey can give almost a dry mouth sensation. This turkey really isn't. It's actually very juicy, as I implied. But the mayo, believe it or not, can add, I guess it's just the type of mayo that they use, combined with the tomatoes, adds almost a little bit of a tanginess to it. The spinach is innocuous. It's just sitting there. It's like a little fluffy pillow for the, for the turkey to rest upon. And unfortunately, the American cheese is practically a no-show. It's there, but it doesn't matter at all if it's there or not. There's nothing. You're gonna get absolutely nothing out of it. But all in all, I'm pleased with this sandwich. Could always be improved, yes. But I'm pleased with it, and I'm kind of breathing a sigh of relief because I was very worried about this one. I'm pleased with the sandwich. It tastes fine. The price, however, I think is abhorrent and outrageous. The price for this sandwich, and this is just highway robbery, ladies and gentlemen. It is. It is. I try to put myself on a budget every day, and this has cleaned the bank. $7 for a 6-inch sandwich. Recommended price is $5.25 for a 6-inch and $8 for a foot long, but they charged me $7 for a 6-inch, and I think that's just abhorrent as I described it. Extremely, I was ripped off, no doubt about it. $7 is way too high for a 6-inch sandwich from Subway, but the national price for this on average is $5.25. I imagine mine is just an outlier. Perhaps the manager didn't know what they were doing, or maybe they needed those extra bucks for their next, booze supplement or whatever it may be that they do when they're off from work. But nonetheless, of course, ladies and gentlemen, $5.25 is what this should cost. It was $7 for me, which is disgusting. But it's my specific case, and you gotta say, well, $5.25 for a 6-inch is still a little expensive, but not horrible. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, out of 10, what I'm going to be rating this sandwich, the thick-cut turkey and... Not the thick-cut, the carved turkey and bacon sub from Subway. Out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving this sandwich, I'm going to give it an 8.2 out of 10. A little bit above average, not perfect, a little expensive, even when it's $5 for a 6-inch, but nonetheless, I think it goes well. I think it'll lead to some pleasant flavors, and it's an enjoyable sandwich nonetheless. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Report of the Week, and today's Running an Empty review was for the carved turkey and bacon sub from Subway. That's all I have. Have a pleasant Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see you later in the week. That's all I have for you now. Take care.